Welcome to Bits and Pieces in day 25 of my pantry challenge in no buy month. I'm still working on processing those sweet potatoes that had some soft bits on them for the freezer. I just peeled them, cut them as I wanted them, threw them into some boiling water and then into some ice water after they'd cooked for about 3 minutes. And then I froze them on sheet pans like this and put them in bags in the freezer. Lunch was just a pastrami sandwich. This uses up the last of the pastrami and the last of the lettuce I harvested before the freeze. Everything else went in the compost. I harvested these from our indoor garden. They're mini eggplants. They've been sitting in the fridge for a couple of days, so I figured I needed to get them cooked up. So I'm going to stew those as a side dish for me tonight. I just put them in salt to get the bitterness out. This is the ingredients for dinner tonight. Oh, and there's the frozen marinara sauce I'm going to use to cook up the eggplant. I just salted it really good and let it sit. So, this is the last of my onion. I went to get my last onion out of the pantry and it had bad spots. This is what I was able to salvage, which was plenty for this recipe. I'm not sure I know how to cook much without onion, so this is going to be fun the rest of the month. I am currently sauteing this in olive oil until the onions are translucent. Adding a pinch of crushed red pepper. Butter, and some black pepper. This is some of the garlic I harvested in my garden over the summer. And this is 2 medium butternut squash that I cut up. This is some water and the better than bouillon, vegetable bouillon that I had in the fridge. And I'm just going to let this simmer covered for a little while. So I just took my immersion blender and started blending this up. I didn't do it completely, but I did do it enough that it has a nice creamy sauce. I left some chunks to give a little bit of different textures in the food. So now that's all blended up, I'm going to put some of my dried sage from the garden. The original recipe called for fresh sage leaves, or at least the one I adapted from this. But it's raining and I don't want to go out there to harvest some sage leaves, so I'm going to use some of my dried ones. There we go. And just a little bit of nutmeg. And some nutritional yeast. And then from here, I'll just add the penne pasta once it's done. Ooh, I made a mess. I might need more pasta for this, but last time I made it, I was informed I didn't have enough sauce for the pasta. So the ratio turned out a little too saucy, but certainly not enough to make more pasta. As the leftovers sit, I think they'll probably absorb the rest of that sauce and they'll be about right for tomorrow's leftovers. So this is dinner. It's the butternut squash pasta and then those mini eggplants stewed in the marinara sauce that I had in the freezer. I'm the only one in the family that likes it, so having just one serving is not going to be a problem. Everyone seems to like the butternut squash pasta though. If you're enjoying these videos at all, please like, subscribe, or comment. I do find that very encouraging to keep doing them. Thank you.